Hello everyone, it's Andrea, welcome back. Since we have till December to give feedback to New World Interactive about what we want to see in Insurgency Sandstorm, I wanted to tackle one of those topics. This one is the time to kill. Many people bring to the table the armor is too strong and we need the armor piercing rounds back. So if you are one of those players that want armor piercing rounds back to make armor less efficient, you have to bring all the points to the table, not just that it takes too many shots to kill someone. Because wearing heavy armor doesn't just make you, tank more shots. It makes you slower, so you are an easier target. And in Insurgency Sandstorm, the maps are larger, you will be running from cover to cover, from objective to objective, many more times. So yes, you might shoot someone with heavy armor and they might survive, but if they didn't have heavy armor, they might be a more difficult target because they will be moving faster. And not just that, wearing heavy armor weights you down more. So when you stop to shoot someone, your aim, since your stamina depletes faster, will be much more difficult to control, so you have less chance of killing someone. So that means, yes, it might survive some of your shots, but someone with heavy armor might be less accurate. And since the maps in Insurgency Sandstorm are also bigger, you will have a lot more of medium to long range engagements. And in those engagements, you have damage drop depending on your weapon. If you're using a weapon which doesn't have a long barrel and is not meant for medium to long range engagements, your damage drop will be way higher than if you use, for example, a bolt action rifle. So another reason why you're not killing that fast, it's because of that. And what many people don't realize is that many weapons already have the same penetration value that they had on Insurgency Sandstorm with armor-piercing rounds. Some of the machine guns, some 7.62 weapons, have high penetration value, and if they would add armor-piercing rounds on top of that, those weapons would be incredibly overpowered. So I'm not saying that the time to kill is perfect, that all weapons are balanced, and the game doesn't need any changes. What I'm saying is you need to look at the situation as a whole, because if you don't, you're gonna ruin other aspects of the game. Because if you're the kind of player that just play passively, which means camping a spot with a 2x scope and does nothing else, it's normal that you're gonna complain about the time to kill. But try to be the player that moves around the map, try to play always the objectives, try to cut enemy reinforcements, try to defend the objective at the right time from the right spot. You're gonna move around a lot and you're gonna see the difference when using heavy armor and light armor. Then after you do that, you can come to a good conclusion. What's also to consider is that many of the cover you have running from one objective to another is not the kind of cover that can sustain a lot of penetration. So if you give armor piercing to all the weapons, that cover becomes even less useful, and someone which knows how the game works will just spray that cover and kill you pretty quickly. And now the weapons also feel more unique. And what I mean by that, an MP7 going in close quarters, yes, it might not kill someone immediately if they have body armor, but you have a higher rate of fire, so it becomes easier to headshot someone. Another thing you can do is have more mobility because the weapon weighs less, so you have more stamina moving around. And naturally on all the submachine guns, the hip fire accuracy and the normal accuracy at close quarters will be much better than one of the rifle. So you'll be able to hip fire more and maybe move side to side while hip firing, avoiding shots, having more mobility. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I wanted to bring into the topic of the time to kill my perspective, and I hope some of you have things more in perspective and we can have a discussion on which is the optimal time to kill for Insurgency Sandstorm. Thank you for watching.